Hello everybody, my name is Lee Layoff and today I'll be showing you the LEGO Dimensions scrap feature, the Mech Builder prototype. So if you don't know what this was a can't scrap thing for Dimensions. And I decided to build this because I was rewatching the Lost Meda Busters episode of LEGO Dimensions and where they go over all the scrap and lost things that were planned for Dimensions that never came to be. And then early on in the video, they actually showed some of the scrap features that were originally planned for the game, like some like concept arts for some minifigs and some builds, and of course the gateway prototypes, which actually show how to make tutorials on. If you don't know what it is, it's basically these. Yeah, so that's where they actually show all these off. So yeah, and I thought it'd be fun to like build the other stuff that came from the video. So and the thing I saw off with is the mech build prototype. So and these were a really good, fun, interesting thing to build because you had to like basically do a mech. And I did say I think I did a pretty decent job of recreating these in Studio, which is the program I'm using to make these models. So yeah, and I am gonna leave a link in the description so you can download these for yourself and build these in real life and test them out. So yeah, and P.S. This ain't an exactly 100% recreation because there are some things that I have trouble on building to see how each of these for works. So I'll explain it all in the build promotion, which will be right now. Okay, guys, for the build promotion, I'm gonna do it a little differently. I'm gonna go over each of the two models and show you which parts each one uses instead of going one by one on each individual parts because most of these are pretty the same and a little complicated for me to tell you. But yeah, So yeah, this is gonna be a little change of pace. But yeah, anyway, to start off with the easiest one of these, the mech build for Benny, which for this you want to get out some grill plates, some slope cheese paste in this position. Hold up, let me move over here in this position, this so I can show you how this is built. You want to go and all want to send this around this um gun piece right here. Let me bring it out. This Mayfig weapon right here. You you want to put that in the center here and surround it with all these bricks. And you want to make a mirror of that on the side, but inverted, as you can see here. And next, you want to put these two skeleton pieces, followed by this technical, and this is the problem. And as we go over here, this is I have a little bit of a problem. Where I had this whole thing figured out, but I can't find a good way to make it angled down. And by that means that let me just show you a little bit. This is supposed to be down a little more, so like a little like down here maybe. A little like that, but somehow I just can't find a good enough pieces to like um can't find the right pieces to put like this. So the best I can come up with is these two clip piece right here connected by this two by this modified brick with studs on each side connected by the to connect this hinge piece right here top of some cheese slopes to connect this 3x3 right here, and then I put this piece right here. Sorry about that. This 2x2 modified brick right here for these blasters right here, which uses a stud and these these telescope pieces with a cone piece on each side, but angled differently. So you can see right here, the left one starts with the stud, and this one starts with the telescope. So like this, and then for the front, you want to put a slope place followed by this gray slope brick with a brick underneath, and then for the top, you want to put a transparent one by one, so you can put a cheese up, and the other one you want to put a blue one with a clip, so you connect this antenna, and that's how you make many spank better. So, and if you have a better idea how to make the legs, legs our legs market. Maybe I'll show an image of the original mech right here compared to mine. So yeah, if you have a better idea, please let me know and know in the comments below and let me know what you think of it. But yeah, anyway, time for the next build, which is Gimli's, which is basically this kind of looking medieval type of build, in which I think I did a pretty good job replicating it into the studio. So yeah, and for this you want to grab this droid body piece in dark brown, which brown followed by another one of these soul bricks connected with these droid arms on each side, and then you want to connect them with this piece, this plastic hose piece. Put it right here in between them easily, right here. Followed by two more droid arms right here, and then followed by then you want to put tech a light brown lightsaber ball right here, and put a this technic gear right here in the center, right here and here, and that's how you make legs. And for how you connect all these together, well, which is really tricky when I was trying to build this. I basically just use a let me move this to my through plate. I mean 2x3 plate. Basically use a traffic brick to connect everything. So for this, you wanna from that traffic brick, you wanna put a one 2x3 brick plate followed by this two dark brown cheese strips on top, followed by this grave right here connected with some mythic hands. Don't blame me, it's on the extra model. So yeah, and as you go for the top, you want to put some two bricks in dark red. Put one there and put another one here, which has to be a traffic brick. So you can put this light gray stud right here. And I actually use these 10 one by ones right here to see how they work, but it doesn't. But I chose to choose the jumbo plates because I feel like it really fits better with these plates with the clip. So yeah, and and as we go into the back, which is basically kind of tricky of how this built, but the best I can come up with is using this Technic piece with the hole in the center. So you want to put it right there, there, put it upside down so you can put this 2x2 tile with the tile so you connect these bricks with a hole in the center. Like this, upside down, and then put these flat tile with a heat with a pointed tile with an engage symbol. Maybe I'll show you an image of it right here. I don't know. But anyway, you want to put another of these a 2x2 plate followed by a 1x1 plate. Put two of those, and the reason for that is because you can connect this jumbo plate right here upside down, so down, and which jumbo plate? The one with the teeth in the center, like this. If you try to do the one with the stud in the center, like this, it just won't work. So you're gonna need that specific jumbo plate. So you connect this clip on the side right here, so you can put this tiny lightsaber handles, and you can put these wedge clips on the side, and then put a stud and a cone upside down, and there you have it. Gummy's Mech, and with that, and that's how you make Gummy's Mech. And with that, we basically gone over how we make Benny and Gummy's Mechs from the cancelled Mech builder thing from Dimensions. So yeah, that's how you make the Benny and Gilly Mech builder from like Dimensions. And I gotta say, think I did a pretty decent job recreating these in Zero. But like I said before, when in the building process, if you haven't seen or just skip ahead, I basically I was basically having trouble how you connect this toaster to the legs, which is supposed to be down mode. It's supposed to be this port connects to right here, but I cannot find a good enough solution how to do that. So I just use a brick. But another thing that I use earlier, which is actually these. Hold up, let me see. Let me go into here and find it. Let me see what was on the I think it was on the plate modified. Let's see, where was it? Um, it's oh, these. yeah, so I basically tried these out, and it did work, but I don't think I finally gonna did use these with some, I think, some pinch piece. Let me just hold up. Let me just copy and place them right here. So, oh, whoops. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. With these on the side. Hold up. These. So yeah, you just. So yeah, this might be another idea, but it did have the same problem where you do actually see the pinch piece on the bottom and not this close near enough. So I just use that. But this is another option you can use if you don't have this, but have these pieces. And maybe it's best to just use this piece right here for it because as you can see here, this is another because with this it make basically just flesh out with this part right here and this does not. So my guess is just basically if you want to do the other way, you just hold up. Basically, bring these and put them on here and put everything else, and that's it. So yeah, there's another option you can do, but yeah, and I will be putting the file for this in the description so you guys can download this for yourself and build it. So yeah, build it for yourself. So yeah, I did a pretty good job doing this. Let me show you with the show these with the actual image of the robots. Let me post them on each of the sides. So right here, and let me please do that. And and I'm and with that, I'm very grateful, and also want to shout Lost Meda Busters for images of these builds because with that I can't make all these dimension prototypes without it, and I'm very grateful he showed me the these prototypes, which I'm with, so I can rebuild into it because I think these are really cool, and I feel like one day we should try and rebuild these and and yeah. So and with that, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And let me know if you want to see the other scrap dimensions points like the beast videos and the items. So yeah, please let me know in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.